Tom here with finds and pickups of April and May 2010. First up, a couple of Genesis games that I purchased. Ranger X and Galaxy Force 2. Ranger X doesn't have instructions, but Galaxy Force 2 is complete. This is an interesting pickup from home. I've had this for a while, but it's the Shooter Series light gun. It just came with BattleClash for Super Nintendo, which is either a SuperScope or a Lethal Enforcer's light gun. And the Konami Justifier. There's a switch here. In forward position it works as SuperScope. In the rear position it works as a Justifier. It does seem to work with the Genesis in the Justifier position, but not in the SuperScope position. And it does work here. Trigger is broken, but it does work with the menus, so that's a good sign that it is working as a Justifier. And a bunch of cartridges I have for Super Nintendo. Killer Instinct, I showed earlier in an earlier video. Street Fighter 2, UN Squadron, Phalanx, BattleClash, Gradius 3, Cybernator, Robocop 3, and Mario is Missing. On top of that, there's more stuff up here. There's the Super Nintendo. Box for Mario is Missing. Pretty sure this is complete R-Type 3. Got the Super Game Boy here. A broken up Super Game Genie. These are neat little things I got really cheap at Walmart clearance. They look kind of like arcade games. They're LCD based games and they're kind of horrible, to be honest. Centipede and Missile Command. I like the art, so I display them kind of like that. This is a keyboard. I found it had an XT switch, which is neat. And this is a probably original IBM PC or IBM PC XT keyboard. And that's for this down here. A leading edge Model D 8088 processor, 640K of RAM, 20 megabyte hard disk, 360K floppy, built-in CGA and mono. I've also got a VGA card inside of it. Interesting for retro computing. Back up here is StarCraft, which is funny because I bought this in 2009, and its minimum requirements is a Pentium. Seems absurd. This is a reissue. This isn't like old stock or anything. This is a recent reissue, probably from 2008, if not sooner. My gold playing cards. ULD VCR. And this piece of luggage, since it never came out of it, is the Sega Game Gear that I have. Fortunately, it's a bit broken right now. Only works on AC power, and because of the way the Sega Master System adapter worked, it slowly bent the pins out and will only work with the Master System thing. Also, it has a freaky contrast issue, but all the caps appear good on it, so I'm going to have to just get another one eventually. And I have for it. Let's see here. FIFA Soccer. Aerial Assault. Love that one. X-Men. The Classic. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Battle Axe. No, Axe Battler, I think. Yes, Axe Battler. Psychic World. Interesting platformer. The AC adapter, of course. And a died somewhere along the way Game Gear battery pack that weighs like about a pound by itself. Random box crap. This is actually a bunch of stuff from Radio Shack, actually. Excessively random crap. A Nintendo game, and my Sega Saturn collection, which I don't have a Saturn yet. And all of this, what it's on, this white and wood grain thing, it's in an entertainment center from, I'm guessing, the early 80s, because this up here, if you notice, it's meant to be open, but has an AV cable hole here, which means it was actually for a record player, which would puzzle me for a bit, because The only thing that uses this color motif that I know of is microwave cards. But back here, which has a tiger handle game and some other stuff, got it later, has 6 holes. Bit of puzzling, I figured out these were originally loops to keep your records apart so they could be easier to sort through. Which instantly figured it out. We made that the record player slot. And this over here, this flat surface, probably held a 19-inch TV, the kind with the rotary knobs on the side. That's it for now.